Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Goo Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the comments that I read about Spencer Rattler. Before we get into that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post these videos. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and with the help of you, I can do that. Now, regarding Mr. Rattler, look, I didn't blame Rattler one time yesterday. All I did was just speak about him not being able to elevate the teams, drag them kicking and screaming to a victory. I'm not talking about anything that I seen last season. I'm not talking about that. I have enough data now through these first 6 games to say what I am saying. Is Rattler playing well enough to win? Yes. Occasionally. Does he miss throws? Yes. Some would say he's human. What I'm saying to you is whenever we need it, whenever we gotta have it, the throws are inaccurate. Yesterday, he missed Chris on a 3rd down, steps up in the pocket to alleviate, to avoid the pressure, and the ball is too high to Chris, and he drops it. By the same token, the drive before that, he hit Chris on a wheel route, drops a dime there, Chris drops it. It goes hand in hand. Both up, like, Olave just needs to go. That's where I'm at with him. I'm ready for him to be playing for anybody except the Saints. That's where I'm at with him. Spencer is playing well enough to win. I acknowledge that. He's being let down by his teammates. I acknowledge that. All I did was also point to sometimes he is inaccurate in pressure situations. I'm not talking about pressure in his face. I'm talking about the game is on the line. The Saints are devoid of talent. They have no playmakers. None. From top to bottom, the first to 53, there are no playmakers. None. There is no position on this team that we can say, oh, we don't need that. Let's go into the draft. No, we don't need to take that. There's no position except the tackles. I'm tired of seeing tackles being taken, and guards and whatnot. Don't touch the offensive line. Don't do that. But other than that, there are no playmakers on this team. Chris Olave is not a playmaker. He wants to be paid like a number 1, but I really believe in the back. I really believe this in my heart. Chris Olave does not want to be playing for the Saints. So I don't think he will even entertain a deal from the Saints because he just plays like somebody that's ready to be done with this season. Juwan Johnson is a bad contract. I really hope there is a way that Mickey Loomis can get out of that deal because we know he's not going to be fired at all. Chase Young, another person, should not have been offered a deal. There was no improvement on pass rush yesterday. Carl Granderson and Cam Jordan do a well enough job to get pressure on the quarterback. Chase Young does not do anything to increase our pressure. Yesterday, Drake May, look, Chase got close. I said it yesterday in my video. He gets close to getting sacks. He never seals the deal. Ever. He does not seal the deal. And he's being paid as if he is a TJ Watt or some goddamn body. And he's not that. But back to Spencer. Because y'all got on me about Spencer. One comment says, man, Spencer, what can he do? He can't you can't expect him to play any better. You can't. Which is true. Spencer can't throw the ball to himself. He can't. But I'm not necessarily saying that he's playing bad. I didn't blame him one time. I spent most of the video on Juwan and Olave being the bums that they are. But I never blamed Spencer. I just said he was inaccurate when we need it. He doesn't elevate the team. That's all I'm saying, and it's obvious. As far as blame goes, well, you want to talk about who's at fault? Everybody's at fault, from top to bottom. The executives, the owner, the players, the coaches, the field crew, the people that take the tickets. All of them is at fault. The person, the security people that did the cameras at the facility, they at fault too. All of them at fault. I blame everybody. I'm tired of them all. Fire everybody. Don't get rid of the team. Don't take them out of New Orleans, but fire everybody. To sell a team to somebody that wants it. You know, you're talking about Ty Graves. Somebody mentioned him, you know, in the company, the chicken finger man. That's fine with me. You know, if he going to keep the team in Louisiana, you know, he the richest person in Louisiana. Sell it to him. He may want it. You know, they might come down on the chicken finger prices at the facility. At the stadium. But right now it's like $10, $12 for a 4-piece. Man, I mean, come on now. He might know somebody that he can get the chicken from for cheaper to bring the prices down. I'm paying $7 for a Coke. Come on, man. Yeah. I don't know if y'all been to the games or not, but you go to the game for the way these ticket prices are now. You can buy a ticket at 9 a.m. for $30 on Ticketmaster.com. You know what you're gonna spend in there if you get thirsty, if you get a little hungry. You want a little bite to eat? You're going to spend another $40. Lord forbid you buy 2 tickets or you want to bring your family. Man, you better pack a lunch and sneak it in the door or something. Maybe they don't check you or something. How tape it around your thigh. I blame everybody. Everything's out of hand at the Superdome. The team is out of hand. The concession prices are out of hand. Y'all don't want me to criticize Spencer Rattler. Like, what? I'm just telling you what I observe with my eyes. Is he playing well enough to win? Yeah, of course he is. But that's it. If the team that's opposing him is makes one more play, then the Saints and of course that's what's happening. They win. The Saints cannot, right? They cannot shoot themselves in. They can't do anything bad and overcome. That's what I'm trying to say. They can't do that. The Patriots, the refs were on the Saints side. Kellen Moore slipped the head referee a little 20 or something before the game. And Drake may continue to make plays. I'm just telling you what I see. If that were on the other end, we'd have lost by 50. You understand what I'm saying? Please tell me you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to get on YouTube and talk about Spencer Rattler because I'm not. I spent 2 minutes on him. I never said Spencer is your fault. I just said he's inaccurate when we need it and he doesn't elevate the team. And that is obvious. We are 1-5. Every game that we've played throughout Seattle. I'm not talking about Seattle. Get it out of here. They burned that one. I kind of erased that one from my head. I just see 1-5 when I look at ESPN, and I'll be like, what other game we lost? That's how much I've forgotten about Seattle. What I'm saying to you is this. Every game, 49ers, Arizona Cardinals, Buffalo Bills, especially Buffalo Bills, he missed the pass to Brandon Cooks. That's what I'm talking about. We need it. We about to go up. We'll be in the lead, and the ball is behind Brandon Cooks. That's all I'm saying. Don't get upset with me. I'm just pointing out the obvious. That's all I'm saying. Yo, if you okay with Spencer playing well enough through 1 to 3 quarters, or on first and second down, and then on third down, we don't sustain the drive, or in the fourth quarter, we can't capitalize by going up. We're losing games by 1 score. You understand what that we're losing games by 1 score. And it's not really Spencer. I'm not saying it's Spencer's fault. And more of the blame has to go to the protection at times. Juwan Johnson with fumbles. Chris Olave with routine drop passes. Notice I never mentioned Brandon Cooks because he don't get the ball thrown to him. I never mentioned Rashid Shaheed because he don't get the ball thrown to him. Taysom Hill, I'm ecstatic to see playing on the field again. Yesterday, he was the only bright spot, the only touchdown that we had. I didn't even mention him in the video. Eric McCoy with false starts, getting pushed back off the line. I didn't mention him. Trevor Penning getting getting beat. I didn't mention him because when is he not getting beat? Do you understand? Like, I am not blaming Spencer. It is not his fault. I don't even want to mention the fact that Spencer is 1-5 this season. It is not his fault. I'm going to say it again. It is not his fault, but he is not above reproach. If I see Demario Davis miss a tackle, I will come on this YouTube and I will say, Demario, I expect better. You missed the tackle. And he is by far, head and shoulders, the best player on this team. It don't matter if we're down by 60 points, which damn near we lost in Seattle by 60, and you can't tell me you didn't see Demario still flying from side to side of the field in the fourth quarter when we had nothing to play for. If game was not even close and he was still out there as if it was 0-0. But if he can miss a tackle, I promise you, I will hold his feet to the fire. I don't pick and choose who I criticize. People say, "Hey man, you emotional. You said you wasn't gonna get on him." We're losing games by one score, bro. One. That is the equivalent of one or two plays not being made. And the people that are not making the plays are the people that's being paid to do so. Chris Olave is unquestionably the number one wide receiver. Why is he the number one wide receiver? Because he gets the most targets every single game. But is he playing like a number one wide receiver? No, absolutely not. Has he made plays in the past before all of these concussions? Yes, he did. But what have you done for me lately? I think Janet Jackson said it best. What have you done for me lately, man? And at this time, I'm just ready to see him go because we are so devoid of talent, we can use the extra picks. Now, it'll be up to Jeff Allen and Mickey Loomis not to blow those extra picks or trade those extra picks to try to move up in the draft, which I don't think you're going to be able to move up from 4 to 2 or from 3 to 1 because we're going to be in that range. We competing with the Jets, the Baltimore Ravens, who I think is going to get it together. Who else is 1-5 in this league? Miami Dolphins. I said the Jets already, right? Yeah. Miami Dolphins, the Jets, the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals. Who else? Let's go to Tennessee Titans, who fired their coach today. Las Vegas Raiders are going to be up there, and us Saints. And possibly Arizona Cardinals, who are 2-4. So we're gonna have some competition, but we are going to be in the top 5. We're going to be in the top 5, and it will not be Spencer Rattler's fault. It is a collective. It is a collective. This team is not any good from top to bottom. That's all I was saying. And it's kind of crazy. I got to come on here and kind of defend my position. I never said once, it's your fault, Spencer. You got to be better. I never said that. I said Chris Olave got to be better. I said Juwan Johnson got to be better. I've talked about Pete Warner. Go play for somebody else, please. Please, just start tackling other people. I said that. Where did I say any of that about Spencer Rattler? Don't worry, I'll wait. Because I didn't. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you want to, you don't want to criticize Spencer for anything, that is fine. But the Saints will be playing the Bears this Sunday. And it's happened in the first 6 games. And every time they get across midfield, I hold my breath, damn near. Or when it's in third down situations, I'm like, man, we not converting that. And it doesn't help that the defense on the opposite side of that, whenever they get into third down situations, they giving it up like they own Sheffman to a highway. And if you're from New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. But that's neither here nor there about the defense. This was just about Spencer Rattler. It is not Spencer Rattler's fault. I want to reiterate that again. But I promise you, in the Bears game, just watch. Whenever we need it, the pass will be inaccurate. This has been another episode of the Goon Intelligence Sports Podcast Show. Keep the comments coming. I really do enjoy them, right? At least y'all watching me, and y'all give me the motivation to keep doing this. Even my guy telling me, he says like, he know I'm busy, but he needs more than one video a week. I got you, man. I really do. I be saying it to myself that I got to get more out there. I be asking y'all to hit the notification bells, and how you going to hit the notification bell if I'm on a posting one time out of the week, right? So I got you with the more videos during the week, but you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to share it with me today, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, peace.